So, what's going on, everybody? Been a while since I've done an update. Haven't done a stream in 2 weeks, and haven't posted anything really in 2 weeks. I'll get to that here in a little bit. Life happens. But, so for those of you new, welcome to Spaz's Shop. This is where I do all things man cave and wood shop and everything in between, whether it's working on something throughout the house or building a mounting arm. Let's see if I can get it to stretch. Of course not. I build one of these guys for my GoPro. So, some people have been asking me where I've been the last 2 weeks. I'll just cut to the chase on that, and I'll give you guys a quick rundown of everything in the shop and what's changed. So 2 weeks ago, I decided not to do a stream because I was working on this new Mitre station behind me. It needs some serious updates, or it needed some updates. I had to take out the top of it totally down to the bottom because the 2x4 base that I had built, the back right corner that I couldn't get to, I couldn't get the whole thing, like it kept racking and shifting every time I got it set, things would move around. What it came to be was I found out that one of the screws was screwed into a rotten piece of 2x4. So every time I had things set and racked in the correct square, it would come unsquare and unlevel. So I ended up taking the entire dang thing down, and my plan was this last week to just go crazy trying to get the thing done, getting the shelves built, get the top built, get everything squared up. I made some pretty good progress last weekend, and then Sunday hit me. So I was sanding. This is also a good PSA for everybody. I was sanding, and my original assumption of what happened was I had not been... So when Sunday came, I had been using the sander, but I didn't have the hose hooked up. I had the vacuum running, but there was no hose. That doesn't work very well. I'm taking this off because it's bothering me. So when I was sanding the last weekend, I was sanding and there was no hose hooked up, no vacuum, but the vacuum was running. Doesn't really do you any good at that point. So what I did was I basically inhaled a bunch of sawdust. It's terrible for you. Don't do that. It's dumb. Monday morning I woke up with a real bad cough. Thought that, oh yeah, I probably had just ingested something. Monday afternoon comes around, I start running a fever. Tuesday I'm like, I feel like crap still. It's only getting worse. And I go to the doctor. He says, yeah, you did inhale some sawdust, but you also have the flu. And there went this entire last week now. So I still kind of sound like I got something going on, but I'm here. I'd say I'm at like 85% back to normal. So I'm at least doing something today. I've been in the shop for like the last 2 hours. Got some lumber ran down, and for building the shelves, or building the drawer pullouts for that guy. You can see it right there. So that's been the last 2 weeks. So let's swap around here and go kind of just run through what I've done. Haven't done anything over there. Over here, I took this entire thing down. You guys probably remember, I think my last stream, I even had the hood up. I have to rebuild the hood now. But this works for the time being. I need to get storage because I'm over here, I'm tripping on things. I've got stuff that's just sitting out. I've got a bummed ankle. I need to get storage so I can get things off the ground and where they belong and not hurt myself any more than I already am. So that's my current priority. Getting that done, hopefully by my next stream. Get the hood done, maybe possible. One thing I did do, I want to show off that is worth doing, kind of an example of using the thing as you're building it. I had routed out a channel, just cut a piece of wood, put two wing nuts tied out, or Titans. T-bolt tight downs. Yeah, that's what we'll call them right now. Put them there so I could just do all the repeatable cuts. Loosens up. If you're going to do anything repeated for a large amount of cuts like I was, Here's all my drawings, if that gives you an idea. I had to cut 18, 23, and 3/4 pieces of 2 different sizes. So yes, I had to cut 36 different pieces the exact same length. So this is worth its weight in gold. Probably $20 for the rail, scrap wood, $5 for 2 wing nuts. Lay it in a bench and you're done. It's well worth it. I've got an order in for a tape. You'll see lots of people use that. I'm gonna put a rail. I've got a lot more going on still, but this still works right now without all of this extra fancy stuff. You can use the thing as you go. It's well worth it. So yeah, like that's the basics of this workbench over here. And then the other thing that I did on my last stream, I believe it was the last stream I did, was I had built this thing. I love it. Definitely going to use it on the next stream. But I have a new cool little camera that Ragsdale from the playlist with Jeremy's Ragsdale had sent me that I ordered. And we're going to see how it works next stream. I'm kind of super excited. And then going back over here, the old streaming station. It's so pretty. I'm literally going to have to sand or dust it off because, I mean, it's covered in sawdust. So I'll get it dusted off and we'll be streaming again this Wednesday. Other than that, there's just a bunch of stuff strewn out everywhere. Strung out, thrown out, I don't know, one of those words. Everywhere throughout my workshop that I've got to get put back in a home. Not sure I'll get there by Wednesday, but we'll see what happens. So something I'm gonna start doing is at the end of each of my static videos, I'm gonna ask a question and it's just gonna be a 1-word answer. Throw it in the comments. That lets me know that you made it all the way through. It just means a lot to me that if you're finishing the videos, helps with YouTube, lets YouTube know about engagement, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna get into it because you don't care. But watching the video all the way through the end, huge help to me. In the meantime, what I wanna know is, what do you want me to do stream for this week? I have a couple ideas in mind, but I wanna know what you guys think would be interesting. So let me know in the comments below. If you want to know how I made the mount for my GoPro over in my workstation, I'll have a link up there or over there. I don't know, one of those places for the live stream. Play it in 4X. There's a lot of live stream type stuff going on, but you could watch the thing and get a pretty good glimpse of how to build it if you're interested. Also, if you're interested in maybe making that a static video all by itself, I can do the same thing as well. So let me know. So to wrap up this week's update, let me know what you think. Is there anything I need to do as a priority instead? Is there something that I could do that would be a real quick fix that's gonna be huge quality of life? I don't know, let me know. I would love some input and advice on how to make things go quicker and easier for me, as well as what you guys want to see next. So if you like what you've seen so far, hit that sub, hit that bell, hit that notify all, and otherwise YouTube won't tell you when something comes out. So stay frosty.